We're here with Jeff Guilbault Jr. after a Twin 50s Sportsman race. Man, you set fast time, and you were really going on that first win. And I was counting how many pictures I was going to get to have in my little manila envelope to bring you next week. And then a restart, it looks like something just didn't hit right or fire right on that restart. What happened out there that caused you to get the second in the first one?
First off, if I was Jeff Guilbault Jr., I would have won because I wouldn't have fell out of the seat.
Senior.
So
see what you get.
Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get when Robert's having a beer. So before we got to that yellow, the car was starting to free up. I just couldn't really go up off the corner. The stagger had opened up a little bit. Honestly, my fault. I was probably running the car too hard. You don't get many opportunities to have a good car and just start out front. So pacing myself, and maybe I wasn't as good as I needed to be. I feel like maybe I burned the tires a little bit more than I needed to, and the stagger opened up. So when we got that restart, I felt like I may be in trouble, and I was. But I just wanted to race them hard and race them clean. I just don't like tearing race cars up. So I did the best I could with what I had.
So we talked yesterday about you were jonesing to get back behind the wheel. I mean, you've had some health issues, and you fought back, and you've been out of the car for a little bit and ready to race. Think that eagerness to get back in and race just made you drive just a little bit too hard in that first one?
Yeah, no, it did. Like you look in the mirror and you listen to the spotter, and you just want to go and be on kill, especially with not a real huge car count, because that thing can go 50 flag to flag. So you don't want to make sure nobody can get to you. So somebody's going to get better and somebody's going to get worse, based on tire pressures and things that everybody's gambled what they did. And I could have done better.
The leader here gets to choose inside or out on a restart. Did it ever cross your mind to try to go outside?
No. If Jesse was here, I probably would have been to the outside, because he would have he would have been screaming at me to go to the top. And honestly, I didn't even think about that till you just said it. So more on me.
So the second race kind of turned into a little bit of a wreck fest out there. I guess you'd say your car's in, I guess, worse shape than I thought it looked like, but good solid run in the second one, and happy to get 2 races under your belt and go back and work on it and come back out and do it again.
Super happy to get 100 laps in tonight, and man, we had something to win that race. When those guys wrecked themselves out, even probably before they wrecked themselves out, I felt like we had the car to win the race again, and plug wire fell on the header. And that's my bad. I've spent so much time tinkering with this car, I missed a zip tie that could have just held them plug wires in place so that they wouldn't flop around. Plug wire flopped around and burned off in the header about lap 10 into that race, and I was on 7 cylinders at that point.
So I know more importantly how bad you wanted to win, but also doing it with the people that's all standing behind us here tonight, your family, it makes it that much more special to you. How thankful are you get to do this with your family week in and week out?
Winning is awesome. But I will lose if I never want to race again. As long as I get to come here and do this with all these people that I have here, the winning part that's just some added bonus. The time spent with all these people that come out with us is absolutely amazing. As you know, we'll be closing this place down tonight, so I love it. I had a cousin of mine from Texas came all the way out to watch this. First time any of my extended families even ever came and checked it out, so it was pretty cool.
So who do you want to thank? I know you got your shop, Integrity Transmission and Carbone Motorsports, but those two, anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, so we got my son in New Smyrna's. He's got a logistics company. He's got 5 semis now. He's hauling stuff across the country. He hasn't gave me anything yet as far as money, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to ask for some to help with all this damage I have. But yeah, my son Christopher, who didn't make it tonight either, by the way. Always Integrity and Mr. Carbone, they're huge supporters of us. And most importantly, again, all the people here, my wife, my sister, my daughters, my son Jeffrey, the Crumbs, the Garretts, Jimmy Frazier, Calvin, my nephew Calvin. These guys they're the reason you really want to do this. It's exciting to come Saturday and spend all the time with these guys.
We'll go celebrate with the family, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Robert. Have a great night.